Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The Santa Maria here, and today, yes, we are doing a dedicated fragrance review, and this is one that I've been excited to do. I've been playing with it for a little bit of time now, a little over a month, so yes, I'm ready to talk about it and really deep dive all the way into this scent. And today's scent is none other than Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka. Yes, Myrrh and Tonka. And oh, by the way, it is also my first ever scent I have ever purchased from Jo Malone. So this is a scent that is very significant because for all collectors, all fragrance heads, you know, the first scent you buy from any house is your introduction. It's the scent that made you fall in love with the house. It's the scent that made you pull the trigger and really like, okay, now I get it and I need it in my collection. So it will always have sentimental value in my mind for that reason. So yes, today we're talking about Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka. But yes, before we get into that tea, elves, you know what time it is. Lipstick of the day, everyone. I went for a very chill, laid back, soft beat look. And yes, I do have on a lipstick. This is from NARS. This is their old packaging. This is a classic, by the way, and this is Dolce Vita that I'm wearing. It's like a glossy type of lipstick, so very natural. As you can see, very girl next door. It'll be linked in the description box below, as always, so you don't have to think about it and look hard for it. Fragrance of the day is going to be, of course, the scent we're talking about, and that is going to be this right here, Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka, because that is the star of this production today. So, all right, everyone. Yes, with a dedicated fragrance review, I will give a breakdown when it came out, some notes, some other specifics, a little bit of story about how we got here, as well as I do have a system of how I'm going to be ranking fragrances, and that is by 4 different categories. The first category is mood. How do I feel when I wear this scent? This is based on like seasonal, where I'm going, special occasion. So that is what I mean by mood. Next up is strength of the fragrance, and this is on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being non-existent skin scent, 10 being beast mode, I smell it for days later in the dirty laundry. Next category we have is longevity. How many hours could I still smell this scent on myself? As well as we will factor in others, but most importantly, okay, when we wear a fragrance, I want to smell it. Just be honest here, okay? It's about my nose. Yeah, look, just, yes. How long did it last on me without me having to reapply it? So that is longevity. And then the last category is for those that are my social butterflies, is the compliment getter factor. Was this noticed? Did you get compliments on it? Yes or no? And that's what we talk about in that category. So yes, those are the 4 areas of which we'll be rating fragrances from now on the channel. So all right, let's get into the tea. Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka is a cologne intense fragrance. It was launched in 2016, so it's been out a little minute. Not old, but it's 2016. A lot has changed since 2016, don't we know it? So yes, it's been a scent that it came on my radar because I had seen a lot of buzz about it. A lot of people don't really talk about Jo Malone scents in my circle, in my fragrance community, but I've noticed the only one, if anybody owns any Jo Malone scents, the one they do own is Myrrh and Tonka. So I figured, I said, okay, if everybody has this one scent from this brand, it must be good. So luckily I was able to get my nose on the scent when I went to my local cosmetic company store, because they had a few like holiday gift sets from the previous season in, and I could smell it while I was in there. So this was not a blind buy. And when I smelled it even in store, I said, oh, this is good. And I also learned too, it is a unisex scent. I will say that as well. A lot of men actually love this scent. So I found it very intriguing because your girl likes a little unisex moment. But anywho, let me get into the formal write-up and notes that can be found on the official Jo Malone website, just to keep everybody abreast of things. The formal write-up goes, rich hand-harvested sap of the Nambian myrrh tree, mingling with the warm almond and lush vanilla notes of the tonka bean, noble and intoxicating. Okay, she classy. Okay, we like that. So now let's get into the official notes, which one thing I will say about Jo Malone, their notes are very, very simple, so it's not a whole lot going on. It gets straight to the point. So the notes are, top note is lavender, mid note is the myrrh, and then the base note is tonka bean, which gives it a yummy factor. Makes people want to come back for more. So yes, very simple breakdown of a fragrance. You all saw me mention this scent first in my winter haul. I did back like a week or 2 weeks ago. It's all running together at this point. So yes, and then other information, it does come in two sizes: the 50 ml size, which retails for $138, and then the 100 ml size, which retails for $196. The good thing about Jo Malone is you can normally catch it on sale at a lot of your favorite department stores. In my case, I personally picked mine up from Bloomingdale's when they had a holiday sale going on. It was like an additional 15 or 20% off. So I was able to snag mine at a little bit of a discount, but I ultimately ended up getting the biggest discount because some kind of way I ended up being refunded all my money that I did not request. So yeah, my bottle of Jo Malone's Myrrh and Tonka is free. So quick little story time there. So dare I say, I love this bottle even more now. When you receive your Jo Malone, it will come in a box like this. This is what the standard Jo Malone box looks like. It has a ribbon on it that I have since discarded, and pretty basic. I opened it up, tissue paper was on the inside, and inside was my 50 ml size that I purchased of the Myrrh and Tonka. If you notice, yes, the bottle is black. With most Jo Malone scents, they're clear, but this is the Cologne Intense line, meaning a stronger perfume compared to the other ones. Jo Malones are again a cologne classification, meaning these things are meant to be light. So a lot of people complain about Jo Malone and say they don't last. They're cologne concentrations. That's even lighter than eau de toilettes, just to put it in perspective, everyone. So yes, cologne is for people that don't want a whole lot of, you want some scent, but you don't want it to be too strong. So therefore the Cologne Intense, really to me, in my opinion, their Cologne Intense line is really more of the sense of a EDT concentration. It's like the best way to put it. But yes, I'm sorry, I had to catch a whiff of that real quick. So to be fair, as always, I have my little strips here so I can smell it, even though I did just steal a whiff out of the bottle. Just to refresh my nose, I'm gonna spray a little bit on here. And since we're here, I'm gonna spray a little bit on the back of my hand, just to remind myself of the skin factor. Oh yeah, that's strong. Oh, that's strong to the nose. That initial burst is no joke, y'all. So, okay, now let's get into the rating system. Now that we've refreshed our nose. Whew. Oh yeah, this wears so much better on the skin than it does a test strip. I gotta say that. Oh, that's beautiful. Anywho, so first category is mood. Hands down, this is a cold winter daytime scent. Hands down. I literally woke up, it was 21 degrees today, and I'm like, oh, this is a perfect Myrrh and Tonka day. Like, anytime we talking freezing water and below, it's Myrrh and Tonka season. Like, and put it in quotations, it's Myrrh and Tonka season. Cold winter day. You want to spritz your sweater with it, you want to spritz your scarf with it, and you're going to get whiffs of it all day, because this scent, you all, does so well in cold weather. It really does. This is a cold weather scent, a true winter scent. Not a all year scent, in my opinion, because personally, I live in the South. It's 100 degrees regularly. There's no way I could wear this in the South without choking out, okay? Just know. This is a cold weather scent to me. So I'm talking anything below 50, this is your best bet. It wears its best then. Now, strength. It starts out at about I give it a 7. I actually give it a 7. So a little bit above average, not like whoa, but I give it a 7. That's about the strength factor. You're going to smell it. And I will say this is a scent that actually hugs clothes better than it does skin. So this is one of those types of perfumes where you want to spray your scarf, you want to spray your whatever you're going to be wearing that day, your handkerchief, whatever you have. This is what you actually want to spray it on. Yes, spray it on your skin, but you're going to get the most bang for your buck off of, like, we put it on fabric. And for those that might be wondering, does it stain? This is a white test strip. As you saw, I sprayed it, and no, the juice did not stain the strip, so I will report that for those that might be wondering about that in the comments. So next up, longevity. How long does this last? And this is where I know a lot of people be really concerned about with Jo Malone's, because if you didn't know, Jo Malone has a very notorious history of being a poor performance brand. And I will say though, the Cologne Intense line helps to improve that. With this scent, I do get a solid 5 hours out of. So not quite a full work day, but say if I'm going out to brunch or something like that while it's winter time, it's gonna definitely get me through brunch. So this is perfect for that, and I won't have to retouch it. But yes, anything beyond 5 hours, if you want to smell it yourself, it is not just a skin scent, you're gonna have to retouch it. That's just the truth. Now, compliment factor. Yes, this is a compliment getter. Hands down, absolutely, this is a winter compliment getter. I've worn this to work. I have worn this to a funeral. I've worn this when I actually ended up working on set at a photo shoot recently. Yeah, I came out of retirement from makeup. But anywho, you do anything for friends. That's what you do. And yes, this was complimented. And it just pairs so well this time of year. This is a total compliment getter. And now I will say again, you all, this is a very unisex scent. So if you are a lady that leans more into the super feminine and floral scents, you ain't gonna be able to wear this. Straight up, you're not gonna be able to wear it. It's gonna be too much for you, because I do see how a lot of men like this, because the opening is very masculine. But oh, I like it. I just want to put on like a leather jacket with some stiletto pointed toe boots and just step out when I wear this. This is good. So all in all, I do recommend this scent. This scent is amazing. And for those that like follow me on Instagram, which if you don't, you should. I have it linked in the description box below. This scent, I can't get enough of. I keep reaching for it. A lot of you all have probably seen me mention it as my scent of the day, and it's for a good reason. The colder it gets, the more I want to wear this scent. So hands down, dare I say, this might end up being my winter champion. I really think it might be the winter best pick. I think so. But alas, that is my thoughts on the Malone Myrrh and Tonka. I think it's just absolutely beautiful, and I can't get enough of it. Elves, let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you ever smelled Myrrh and Tonka? Do you own Myrrh and Tonka? Let me know. And how do you feel about it? I always like to hear from you all. As always, like, subscribe to the channel if you're not always doing so. And then yeah, until next time everyone, I will see you all later. Bye, elves.